All right, so it is May 2nd, guys. All right, first I wanted to say, Courtney let me know that Christine signed up her first active coach. That's freaking
Yay!
huge. Like, that is so amazing. Congratulations. That is the beginning of your team. It's so exciting when you get that first active coach. Like, you are the leader now of your team. That's so awesome. Congratulations. Um,
And
I'd love
Carrie's
it if
on
you,
here with us tonight.
yes.
Your coach, Carrie.
I
Yay.
am here. I don't know if you
Welcome.
can see me. It's not showing my video on my side. Can you
Yeah,
see
we
me?
can't. We just see the pretend person.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to switch that so that I could. Oh, wait, start video. Let's see. Okay.
There you are.
Is
There
that
you
better?
are.
Okay, there we go.
Welcome.
Hi.
Christine, I don't know if you could just take like 1 minute and just maybe just unmute yourself and just share like how you were able to have success finding, an active coach. I know that that tends to be, something that takes time for people and it takes them a little bit to getting used to talking about the business. Like, was this someone who you kind of already knew would be an awesome coach? Is it someone from like, one of the customers that you signed up before? Or if you could just give the girls some tip on how you got that going, that would be great.
I actually really lucked out because Carrie actually approached us. She wanted to be a coach. So I didn't have to even reach out to her. She came to us.
Oh, Carrie, that's on here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
really cool. That's
So
good.
she was just kind of
in our
watching what
wellness
we were
group.
doing and, took an interest in it. And she's ready to do her thing. She's ready to rock.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
We had like a 3-way call last night, so we got to kind of just like chat a bit more about it, and girls got some goals.
Yeah, good. We like goals. We got some good
do.
goals. We're gonna crush them. That's awesome. So basically, she was seeing what you were doing. So you were obviously like sharing stuff a lot, and you were probably super enthusiastic and excited about it. And that is contagious too. So that really helps. So that's awesome. Okay, cool. Just the beginning, girls. All right, so I wanted to just go over 2 things that are super important right now. And this one is probably, like, honestly, in the past 4 years of coaching, this launch of 2B Mindset, I think is seriously probably the most like genius thing that has ever been launched with Beachbody because, a lot of people, number one, don't like to work out, okay? And I mean, I like to work out. We like, you guys like to work out. For me, it's a really good stress reliever. Like, I have to do it. I just don't feel good if I don't. But for a lot of other people, they just don't like working out. And then also, too, like I was telling a lot of, my people that I've been talking to, like, I've struggled my entire life with this whole emotional eating thing where, sure, I can complete programs from front to back. I can stay on course for a long time and I can get awesome results and follow a meal plan. But something always ends up happening that totally derails me and gets me going back to my old ways, like something upsetting happening. So I'll be like, let's order a pizza and let's have some drinks, or I just a really bad relationship with food. And so people can complete all the programs in the world that they want, but if their mindset is not right and their relationship with food is not right, then they're going to continue doing exactly what I've done my entire life and constantly be battling this yo-yo up and down of getting healthier and losing some weight, going right back to your old ways, getting healthier and losing weight and reverting back to your old ways. And this program is literally designed, it's actually a course. It's a nutrition course. It's not even part of Beachbody On Demand. It's in a totally separate tab under nutrition. This is a nutrition course for people. And she's a doctor, dietitian, nutrition, and she has designed this specific course to help people overcome emotional eating so they can get their mind right and their relationship right with food. So they could go on to live a more balanced, healthy, lifestyle. This isn't counting calories. This isn't saying, you can't have wine, you can't have your slice of pizza. This is getting your mind right with how you view food, which is huge. Like, this is so huge, guys. Like, it is incredible what this can do, how many people that you can help, and how this can change your business if you truly take advantage of this launch. And so I wanted to kind of go over a couple of ways to really take advantage of this. Everything in this business is like a big funnel. And so I know Courtney has a 3-day, information group that is all set up for people to learn more about 2B mindset. So if you're one of her coaches, make sure that you're taking advantage of it. If you happen to miss the boat on that one and it's too late, or you have people that want to be added after, Team Forever Strong is also having one that's kicking off on Monday. That's going to be a 5-day one. We have over 100 people in it right now. And you're going to want to take advantage of those free informational groups, which means you're going to want to be posting about this on your wall. And you can actually check in the team page yesterday. I think it was late last night. I typed up like my exact plan of action of how I'm really taking advantage of this 2B mindset launch and exactly the steps of the things that I'm doing that you can follow and do the same. And the first one is to make sure that you put it out there and make a post inviting people to learn more about it. That's easy. Everybody always wants free. So this is where the funnel starts, right? The top of the funnel is really, really big. This is where you're going to get a ton of people into this free group learning about 2B mindset and learning about this program, really seeing if it's something that they can benefit from, that can help them in their life. So you're going to get a bunch of people added into that. You should also be talking about it in your challenge groups. Even if you're in your coaches challenge group, talking about it to the customers who you've signed up, talking about it to the people who have already signed up in the system as coaches. When you're behind the scenes, talking to people in private messages or direct messages in Instagram, letting people know that you have this free informational group that's going to deal all with overcoming emotional eating. Would you like to be invited to see if this could help you? You want to be reaching out now as much as possible. This should be like your top priority, is to get in as many people as possible into this and to let as many people know about this. So that's like we're at the top of the funnel. You're going to have tons of people. Like I'll probably seriously add in like 200 people myself to my group that's starting on Monday. That's the funnel, a massive amount of people. And how it will work after that is you're going to have this big, huge group of people who's going to be in this group learning about 2B mindset. And at the end of the 3 days, either with Courtney or the 5 days with me, if you're in my group for Monday, then we're going to go on and we're going to find out if these people really want to incorporate this into their lives. So you won't get all of them, but you'll get, another chunk of people that will also go on to sign up now for the challenge pack, and they'll want to go into your challenge group. Okay, so we'll see how that works. So they're going to learn about it, they're going to hear the information, and then you'll get a good solid chunk of people. It gets a little bit more narrow as the funnel goes down, and they'll go on to purchase a challenge pack or purchase the kit, whatever it is, and they'll go into our challenge groups and they'll start working on themselves and feeling better. From there, the funnel gets even smaller. And then from there, if you get someone who has some awesome results and they're really loving this, those people now, a very small percentage, will go on to join your team and will want to become active coaches. Okay, so you're going to want to keep a close eye on the people who decide to join you and go into your challenge group, and how well they're doing. Like, stay in really close contact with these people that are, going to sign up going forward for a challenge pack for this group. Okay, there we go. I had to just mute that. There was a little background noise there. So take advantage of this 2B mindset group. And just because it launched today doesn't mean that like you have to rush and go crazy and, oh my gosh, I got to get this done in like a week. If you miss the boat, guys, like we can all start another information group if you want to, a 3-day one, a 2-day one, whatever works for us. So from now though, until, when does yours start, Courtney?
My info group started today, and I think I am running it for 3 days, and then we're going to start I'm just calling it a support group. So it's going to be, and I'm literally going to use exactly what she has in the online office to run the support group this month.
Yeah.
I am actually thinking though of doing another 3-day info group.
Yeah.
Just because I've gotten to reach out to like a good chunk of people, but I just haven't had the time to reach out to as many people as I want. And I also just, I'm just like a little late to the game. I don't want any of my girls or anyone to feel rushed. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But also I think, and it's just so different. And I just, obviously I just ordered it today and I'm started watching the videos this afternoon. So I want to be able to speak to it a little more. So
yeah.
I think I might run another one next week as well.
Yeah.
Because really, like, it's not like a deadline where we're all going to like start it on the same day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
exactly.
a course. It's someone to use the videos. Some people might want to binge watch them. Some people might want to, go through them slowly. It's not like there's like a start and end date to it.
Exactly. So don't stress out, guys, and be like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like if I don't like get people in, this is the end of the line. This is going to be an ongoing thing now that we're going to be using
Right.
every year to help people get to where they want to be. Honestly, I think it's going to be probably the biggest, I think we're going to probably get the most people out of anything that they've ever launched signed up with this program. I really, truly believe that. And if you utilize this the right way, I mean, this is really what takes your business to a whole new level, because you will be helping way more people than ever before. And that's just going to increase your confidence in yourself and in the company and in your business and where this can really take you. Your paychecks are going to start to go way up, because now the more people you help, the more income that you'll earn over time. And then if you really stick closely with them and really help them, like coach them and help them get awesome results, make sure they're happy with the flavor of their Shakeology, those are the people who are going to turn out to be like incredible active coaches on your team. So you do want to keep that piece in the back of your mind, as the weeks go by, as the months go by, that if you're here to really build, a long-term business, and you don't just want to come and go in like a month or two, hopefully that's not you, then you want to keep in the back of your mind that, all right, I want to be building my team every month here. I want to be finding some people who want to do what I do, who want to pay it forward and help other people, because you can't help all the people yourself. But if you have a team of people, then you can help way more people and touch so many more lives. And so this launch, I mean, expect your business to really spike if you follow those steps. And so, like I said, make sure you check in the team page. I made a post last night. I even gave sample messages. I even gave a sample of something that I posted. Even, Courtney's posted, so you can follow her too. I mean, just follow it and make it your own. But just follow those steps and you will be golden.
I think too, just because, we have a lot of new coaches and it can seem overwhelming. Like launches used to scare me. And like I was telling my girls, you don't feel like you have to like go after every launch. Like with this, I just feel like, just know that now when you're talking to people and we're talking about our monthly challenge groups and everything, and you're asking them, okay, so what are your nutrition struggles? That's a question I always ask people. Do you struggle with overeating, stress eating, craving, blah, blah, blah. Like 9 times out of 10, that's a huge struggle for people. So now this is always an option. Like this is always just like, oh, okay, well, depending on your goals, we have this amazing, like almost like nutrition course, and you can be talking to people like that. So if, because I know a couple of my girls were a little like, they aren't in a place where they're going to jump into this at this point, but it's just now knowing that it's an option to give to the people that you're talking about, you're talking to, because like you said, there are a lot of people that are injured, people that just aren't interested in working out. And, people like me who I love working out, but I've always been honest, like I suck at the nutrition. I suck. Like I've changed it a lot, but I still like the stress eating is just horrible. But anyways, so it's just having it like another tool in your tool belt, you know what I mean, to offer people.
Exactly. It is. It's nice to have that, like as you're talking to people, and just like what Courtney said, always when you're talking to people, make sure you're be the one who's asking them a lot of questions about what their goals are and what they struggle with and what they're looking for help with, and how you can help them, and be just a really good listener before you just start throwing things down their throat. You know what I mean? But it is really good that we have this now everybody that I've talked to is like, this is what I need to sign up for because I need this in my life. I haven't talked to one person yet over this past week who said that they don't struggle with like stress eating or just eating out of boredom or eating out of bad habits. So, it's a conversation by conversation thing, and you'll be able to feel it out. Just be like a normal person when you're talking to people. And you'll be able to tell just by asking those questions and being a good listener. You'll be able to tell if this is something that they would benefit from. And, and that's why the free info group that we're going to be running is going to be so helpful, because, maybe they're not sure if this can help them or not. And that's why, plug them in. They can just listen, watch, be a fly on the wall, and then they can decide for themselves. No one is forcing anybody into something. I'm drinking espresso right now at like 9:00 at night.
Oh my God. I'm literally dreaming of my pillow as soon as I get off this call.
Oh my God. Oh, my night's just beginning.
Oh my God. I don't know how you do it.
Lots of this. It's running on adrenaline. All right. And then the last thing I really wanted to talk about too, because I just feel like this is really something that people overthink and just overcomplicate. But we have Courtney and I are running like a coach sneak peek this Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. And so this is literally just a Facebook group. Some of her coaches and some of my coaches, we go live every 5 minutes. We let them each just share like 1 or 2 minutes about themselves and their journey, how they got into coaching, what it's done for them, like what they love about it. And then they kind of touch upon a different topic that talks about coaching, like different things that, people would want to hear about or ask you about, like, well, isn't this a sales job? You're like, I suck at sales. Like, I don't want a sales job. So somebody touches on how this is not a sales job and how it's all about sharing. And we just overcome different, basically, objections. We talk about how you earn an income, how you share your story. We talk about like support groups and support from the team and positivity and inspiration and all that stuff. And it goes on for a good, like probably 50 minutes with a different coach going live every 5 minutes in the group. So again, this is something like you want to just keep in the back of your mind, all right, I'm here because I have big goals. Like anytime I hear people say I have big goals, I instantly am like, they need to build their team. And it doesn't happen overnight. And this isn't like, go balls to the wall. I'm going to sign up 10 active coaches in one day. That's awesome if you do, but it's more slow and steady wins the race. You should set a goal for yourself. I always tell my new coaches, set a goal for yourself of just, all right, this month, I'm going to just find one other person who wants to join my team and pay it forward and do what I do as a business. As just a part-time gig, something that they can do that while they work on themselves and help other people. And, and then as the months go on, as you get more comfortable, you can increase it. Like, all right, I'm going to try to find 2. But just start small. All right, I'm going to look for one person for the month of May who wants to join my team. And this group that we're going to be doing the Coach Sneak Peek is, again, it's just like the free like 2B Mindset group that we have set up. It's just a place for people to learn more and listen more about coaching. They don't care that you are, I'm telling you right now, people don't care. Like, people don't care how much money I make. If my mood sucks and I'm not excited, it doesn't even matter. So it doesn't matter if you're a brand new coach and you just signed up today, like Carrie. If you are excited about this, that is what draws people in. But you have to be at least telling people about it and inviting people to it on Sunday night. So just like you're going to be talking to people behind, the scenes and letting them know about, our free overcoming emotional eating group, the same thing with building your team, because, over time, people do come to you occasionally, right? They'll come to you because of your consistency on social media and you're being authentic and you're being real and you're sharing your excitement and what coaching has done for you and how it's changed, life for you and your family. Occasionally, people will come to you. But I'm telling you guys, even with me 4 years in, with people hearing how this has changed my life, they're still super skeptical and don't know if it's for them or not. They just don't know what it entails. So you have to be the one to really be like, all right, like, I know I haven't earned a paycheck yet, but I know that this can totally change my life and it is going to be the biggest blessing for us. And that I have this like massive gift right now in my hand. And like 70% of the population lives paycheck to paycheck or is in debt. People need to hear about this because this could totally change their life like it's going to change mine. Like, you have to already put your mind there, guys, even though you've never even helped anybody yet. You just have to believe that right from the get-go, that it's going to be you and that you're going to be successful with this and that you're going to build a successful business. Literally, I have found that the people who come on and kind of already assume that this might not be for them or this probably isn't going to work, it doesn't work because they've already planted that seed in their mind that this just isn't going to work for them. So get it in your mind that, coaching is for me. I am going to be an awesome coach. I'm going to build a successful business over time. I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to take advantage of all the tools that are given to me by our upline coaches. And so one of them is this Sunday night at 8:30. So if you need help, and I'm going to be doing another post on the page. I actually think that there was a post that went up today for the coach. Yeah, okay. I can't, there was just so much stuff. There was a post that went up today about the coach sneak peek. Add yourself to it. And I even put their sample messages that you can actually private message people with. And you're not asking for somebody's kidney. You're literally just reaching out to them and, hey, listen, like I just became a coach. I'm having tons of fun with it. And our team is running this free coach sneak peek Sunday night. Just a chance for people to learn more about it and to decide if it would be something I'd like to do in the future. Did you want me to pop you in there so you can check it out? Or would you like me to invite you to it so you can just be a fly on the wall? That's it. Like I'm talking a simple 2-sentence thing. Just make it your goal to try to get in like 3 to 5 people, you know? Don't set like a massive goal for yourself. You know, start out small. Like, all right, I'm going to try to get in like 5 people to this sneak peek on Sunday, because probably if you add 5 people in, maybe you'll get one who decides to be on your team and join your team. And honestly, like that is what keeps you going, is when you start helping people like that, like Christine, right? Like she's running off of sheer adrenaline and momentum at this point, guys, you know, because she pushed the gas, you know what I mean? So I guarantee you, if we asked her how many people she was talking to a day, it's definitely not the average of just 3 people that we say, right? It's definitely more than that. So you've got to kind of be willing to push the gas a little bit to get that momentum going, to get that excitement and that energy. And then that's when the ball really starts to get going. I mean, this business is all based on momentum. So take advantage of that coach sneak peek and just, you know, mark it down. Like if you look in Team Forever Strong in our cover photo, every month we have 2 of them that we run. Mark them on your calendar. And then as you're having conversations with people, like just remember it. If you come across somebody who you think would be awesome, tell them, listen, you would be awesome at what I do. We're doing this free thing on Sunday night. It's only for no more than an hour. You can sit at home in your PJs, be a fly on the wall. You want me to pop you in there so you can check it out and see if it's for you or not? That's it. But make it a goal. 5 people in there, 3 to 5 people by Sunday, so that they can learn. Because I'm telling you, if people just actually got in there and actually heard all of you guys and the team and how authentic and real and positive we were, like people can't help but be drawn to that. That's really what it is. That's why I'm saying it doesn't matter if you've made a paycheck or not. People are going to be drawn to you by your energy and your enthusiasm for what you're doing. So if you need help with any kind of like sample messages to people, again, like it would be a really good idea to put a post up there on social media at some point. You could even do it Sunday morning. You know, sometimes last minute for a post like that sometimes works actually better for me, because it's Sunday. People don't want to go back to work on Monday and they're seeing that I'm home every day, you know, just like this, working wherever I want to work. And they're like, damn, like I wish that I could do that. I wish I didn't have to get up and go to work. So Sundays are really good days to make those posts, and we can help you draft them up. You know, so don't be shy, you know, don't feel like, oh God, I got to pretend like I got my shit together and get this post up, you know. Put something up that you think would be your own, you know, send it over to Courtney, send it over to myself. We'll send you back our honest feedback and just get it up there, and just make it part of your daily work for the business to be actively just inviting to it in private messages. I don't know if you have anything you want to say on that, Courtney.
Sorry, I'm so distracted because my
I don't know. Do you have anything
screaming for me upstairs?
One more minute. That's all we got. Did you have anything else that you wanted to say just about like taking advantage of coach sneak peeks? Like I was just saying, the one that we have Sunday and stuff.
Yeah, no, I just think it's just don't be afraid to put it out there, because honestly, you'll just be so surprised who's watching and isn't commenting, or you just have no idea. And it's kind of like, they're not going to rarely are they going to message you. Like it's just rare. Like, there's just so many times I've reached out to someone and like nervous and hesitant, and they've been like, yeah, add me. Like, you just never know. So you're just inviting them to listen, purely get information. Like, I just kind of send them out there, and, you know, it's not like you have to follow up. It's just like, send those invites out there, because you never know who could use this.
Yeah. And every single person that you talk to, when they tell you, like if you're talking to them about challenge groups or being a part of your support group or whatever it is, anytime like they say, oh, I just can't afford it, that is an instant like red flag that they need this business in their life. And so when that happens to me, and I get those messages every day, probably 25 a day or more, I always say, oh my gosh, like you totally need coaching in your life. You got to just check it out at least. All right. Be a fly on the wall. We have this free thing going on Sunday night. It's going to be about 50 minutes. You're going to hear from all the girls on the team. Just hop into that group, sit back in your PJs and just listen. Maybe this could be the thing that's going to change your life like it's done for me and my family. That's it. So, and like literally, even though if you haven't made a paycheck, you have to believe that this is going to change your life like that. I did. That's how I made it so far in this business. From the beginning, I believed and knew that I don't care if Lindsay Matway has been doing this for 11 years. Like I can still grow astronomically and be really successful, right? Same thing with our uplines with, Keith Callahan and Elizabeth Harkey. Like you have to know that even though you're new into this, like you can get there too over time, right? So take advantage of that and let us know as you're adding people in. Like as you add them into the group, it's really nice to kind of into the backstage pass to coaching. That's the Coach Sneak Peek group. As you add them in, just give them a nice shout out, welcome them in. Like so excited to have you here. We kick off at 8:30 on Sunday. Get them pumped up and send them like a reminder, like 2 hours before it kicks off on Sunday night, like all your people.
Yeah, that is I forget to do that often and people forget, like they will forget. So it is like an hour before or whatever, just send them, just copy paste like, hey, excited for you to join us tonight at 8:30, like something just really quick, simple.
And I am like the prize.
People will forget.
I'm giving out prizes to everybody up the wazoo for people who are participating. So this is what I'm doing. I'm literally doing another contest with the team. I just gave out a $100 Apple gift card to Angie Smith because she won the beach bar contest thing that we had going on for April. And I'm doing another one for people who, something different though, but it'll be like the same money equivalent thing, but just something different to spice it up. I have another one going right now for people who purchase their 2B mindset. So make sure you check that post out. And I'm going to do another one, something totally different for people who are adding people into the Coach Sneak Peeks, because honestly guys, like I want you all, like that's like my biggest dream is to see all of you guys going off, building your huge own kick-ass teams and showing up at Summit one day with like 50 plus people of your own. And it starts with just one person at a time. So take advantage. I think that's it for tonight, guys. Does anyone have any questions?
I think that's good.
No? Good to go?
Does anyone have any questions or anything? Did you just ask that?
Yeah. It's okay.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So my Facebook profile, well, it's great because I have tons of people on there. My job monitors it, and technically I'm not supposed to work another job. How far do you think it would set me back to like open a new profile to do this under?
What job do you do?
I sell new construction for a builder, but literally in the contract I signed, it says you won't work a second job.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, plenty of people like do these kind of things and it's fine, but posting it right on my social media where I have people from work, like my boss is, my general manager is literally a Facebook friend of mine. So, but I'm just wondering how far back it would set me if I just opened a new profile and then just kind of friend requested all the people from my regular profile that I'm fine with putting on there.
Could you do like Instagram?
Yeah, I can do Instagram. Mm-hmm.
I would do Instagram, and I would open a new one, a new personal page. Do it as a personal page, like, right, Kathy? Because like a business page is going to get a lot longer to get going.
Yeah, a business page, like
I was going to do a second personal page.
Yeah, I would just do a second personal page and just friend request everybody again, and I would also do Instagram.
Yeah,
and let people know on that. Let people know on that new personal, or let people know like on one of those
Instagram,
Instagram too. Just yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay.
I don't think it'll set you back at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Sweet.
That was it. That was my whole question.
Oh, cool. That was a good question. That's good that you have a question.
Because also it's just like you can do a lot in private messaging too. You know what I mean? Like, you are going to want to post. You want to let people know what you're doing, which you can start to do on your new feed, but you can also just,
private message from my current one. Yeah.
As you get it going.
I mean, literally, like, my business
Cameron, get in bed.
solely, like, literally, I built it to 6 figures in 11 months solely out of private messages. I was really not consistent at posting on social media. I was not the perfect role model coach that you should follow, because I had a lot of like fears and things like that about what are people going to think about me and all that stuff, overcoming that. I post.
And I mean, social media is huge in our business, but it's also changing. It is. So it's where I feel like almost 6 months ago, we could just, I could use my posts to build my business. Like, not that I still can't, but it's just different. Like, the traction is different, the way they're showing.
Yep. Totally. Like,
We
it's,
lost.
oh, I can see your picture, but can't really
I
hear
think we
you.
lost her. Yeah.
Oh, she probably, yeah. So you can do stories. Stories is huge now. I highly recommend that you Google and go on YouTube. And if you don't already use like Facebook stories or Instagram stories, I mean, that is huge, huge. I basically.
Yeah, I don't use those. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can
take
still
some
build
use
your
too.
business off of just Facebook and just Instagram too, but it's something to look into down the road.
The coach sneak peek, inviting people to that, it doesn't have to be people that are already in the Beachbody program. It could be anybody, right? Just to get them involved.
Yeah, anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally believe that every single person like needs this in their life, no matter where they are. I feel like people can always be better. Like, even people who are financially secure, I feel like this could be an awesome part-time gig for them that could help them produce another stream of income for them to be able to provide whatever for their family or their kids. So I literally come at every single person, because you will be really surprised with who wants to learn more. And if you come at it with energy and enthusiasm, like, that's all that it takes. I'm telling you, like, that's really all that it takes. And the more people that you tell about it, the better, because it honestly is a numbers game. Like, when I first started coaching, I added in a lot of people to these coach sneak peeks. I mean, I was a little aggressive. We never just add people just to add them. Like, it was always they agreed to it, they wanted to go in it, but I was adding like 30 plus people into each one twice a month. So, I was signing up a lot of active coaches actually every month, because it's a numbers game, right? For every 10 coaches, like for right now for me, for every 8 to 10 coaches that I add into a coach sneak peek, one of them signs up, maybe 2. So, that's why, it is a little bit about the numbers. It's good to actually get people into it and get people, hearing that you actually do offer them a solution for finances and things like that you own a business, that they could do the same thing too, part-time. But it definitely is like, if you can get more in, the better.
Okay.
So hope that helped you guys. And it was so good talking to you, and I will see you. We have our team call tomorrow night. We have a Superstar Diamond speaking on it, which is the highest rank that you can get in Beachbody. It's really prestigious, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So let your people know, and I'll see you tomorrow night at 8:30. All right, bye, girls.
Bye.
Keep
Bye.
it out.